I have some breaking news for you guys, yeah? Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan Tate have been arrested in Miami as more charges against them have come out, and the UK now wants to extradite them. Right now, they have got arrested. They're waiting on the courts to accept or reject the extradition request from the UK. But if it does get accepted, they're going straight to the UK, remanded, and they're going to face trial there. So we're going to get straight into this, guys. I was praying. It's 4 a.m. in the morning. I scroll through TikTok, and I see this guy saying, breaking news, Andrew Tate's been arrested. I searched the news. It's all over, plastered all over the news. It come out 2 hours ago. I don't know how I didn't see it 2 hours ago, but it's on the BBC News right now. We're gonna get straight into this article. We're gonna get straight into this article first. As you can see, Andrew Tate and his brother arrested in the US after more charges laid against them in the UK. Guys, this is not no joke. They're already facing plenty of charges. If you don't know, they got arrested in Romania. They went from because they got arrested in Romania. They stopped trusting the people. Like, you get me? They thought they were captured in the Matrix. They thought if they go to America, they were talking good on Trump. They were talking good on America. They thought it was a safe haven. But look, nowhere is safe for them. They got arrested in Miami, in the place that they thought no one's going to come for them, in the country that they thought was no one going to come for them. As you can see, 19th July, 2 a.m. in the morning. Literally 2 hours ago, guys. It's 40 minutes, 4 a.m. right now. So there's Tristan, there's Andrew, and we'll get into this. Controversial influencer Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan have been arrested in the US after British authorities announced they were bringing further charges against them. The UK's Crown Prosecution Service said Andrew Tate was being charged with 7 further counts of rape, as well as other charges relating to alleged crimes including ST and CP. I don't even want to say these words, you man can read it for yourself. Tristan Tate has been charged with 1 count of SA, 2 counts of rape, and 3 counts of arranging or facilitating trafficking for SE. The alleged offending is to have taken place between July 2010 and August 2017. The Tates have previously denied any wrongdoing. So you might ask, why are they getting extradited back to the UK? So between these times, between 2010 and 2017, these men were actually living in Luton in England. So when all this was taking place, they were living in England. So obviously England is the country that the charges were brought upon. The victims basically shone them there, and basically told the police what happened to them, and obviously it must have taken place in the UK for them to be extradited back to the UK, you know what I mean? So between 2010 2017, these men were in Luton. This is 10 plus years ago, when my man was like a kickboxer and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure. These charging decisions followed receipt of further file evidence from Bedfordshire police and bring the total number of alleged victims in this case to 7. Malcolm McAfee, head of the Special Crime Division at the Crown Prosecution Service, said the US Marshals confirmed to the BBC that the Tates have been taken into custody, while a US Department of Justice spokesperson said the arrests were pursuant to extradition proceedings. The CPS said in a statement it has requested the extradition of the brothers, who are dual British-US citizens from the US. A lawyer who represented the Tates, Joseph McBride, said the world knows Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate are innocent, in a statement released after their arrest on Saturday evening. So their lawyer is basically, obviously, is backing them. They're saying, the Matrix, or like their enemies are trying to attack them. Look, it says here, their enemies know it best of all, that's why they have been attacked. McBride continued, describing the new UK charges as a political hit. So even the lawyer's on one. He said the new charges were designed to counter a defamation act filed by the brothers in the US. We are confident that once a competent judge sees the facts, and once the Department of Justice confronts the egregious abuse of its own authority, Andrew and Tristan Tate will walk free. America does not do Britain's political dirty work, he continued. In May 2025, when they were thingy. Oh no, this is not when they were arrested. It's like 2024, 2025. I'm not too sure exactly when they were in Romania arrested. In May 2025, prosecutors confirmed that the list of 21 charges Andrew Tate, 39, and Tristan Tate, 37, will eventually face in the UK. These alleged offences are said to have taken place between 2012 and 2016. In 2024, Bedfordshire police secured European arrest warrants for the pair to have them returned from Romania, where they are based and under criminal investigation. In June, the brothers lost a bid to be told the names of their UK accusers, after the CPS decided it was necessary to withhold the names of their alleged victims until the legal action formally started. So obviously, if you don't know, it's blatant why they're keeping the names from them. If they found out the names, they're probably gonna the CPS might think, oh, the girls are gonna be in danger. First of all, second of all, they might threaten them. Third of all, to not speak, and third of all, they might just pay them off. And obviously, the police don't want that. The courts don't want that. They want to probably get the girls to testify against them in court and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So if they got the names before that, it's easily like they could just literally pay them off and they might stop speaking, because at the end of the day, if they're lying, they just might want money, just to leave it there, innit? But you never know, they could be telling the truth as well. So that was the article. Madness going on right now. So like I said, they got arrested in Miami, where they thought it was a safe haven. Now they are waiting for the courts to accept or reject UK's request for them to be extradited back so they can face trial in the UK. So I'm going to get into this guy's TikTok. He is the person who, when I was scrolling, I seen him speak on Andrew Tate, saying breaking news, literally like 30 minutes ago. Around 30 minutes ago, he posted this video, and then I searched it up myself on Google, and I've seen hella articles coming out about it. So it is confirmed, my man is really arrested. And yeah, this guy talks about just the charges and stuff in detail.
Okay, so some breaking news for you guys. Andrew and Tristan Tate have both just been arrested in Miami by the US Marshals Service. The arrest, guys, were made on a US sealed warrant because the UK are requesting their extradition. The arrests are not for new crimes that were committed in the US, but rather the UK has requested that the brothers be extradited, which means sent back to the UK to face criminal charges authorized by the CPS, the UK's Crown Prosecution Service. According to UK prosecution, Andrew Tate, guys, is facing 42 criminal charges, including the allegations involve several women and are said to relate to events between 2010 and 2017. Tristan Tate, guys, is facing 17 criminal charges, also relate to the same period of, when they were in the UK. They have not been convicted. Both Andrew and Tristan are denying all allegations against them, and they are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in court. So as of right now, the legal process is that they will be appearing before a US court, and the court would consider the UK's extradition request, and if extradition is approved, they would be sent to the UK. Then they would face trial in the UK on these criminal charges. So this is going to be very interesting to see if this extradition does get approved, and I do believe that it will. But also, when they do arrive into the UK, if they do, there are a lot of criminal charges that they need to pay their lawyers to basically fight off, and we will basically see how this could go. But this could be one of the most high-profile trials ever, and it's happening possibly in the UK.
And he's right, man. Like, if they do get extradited in the UK, bro, like, I don't think there's going to be any bigger trial in my life that this probably happened. Like, as in, like, not like the amount of people that are gonna be like watching it, like trying to know all the information about it, because my man's got such a big name, and he's been like shadow banned off hella platforms, but still, whenever he goes on podcasts, gets millions of views and stuff like that, and he's just an interesting character, and everyone is gonna be like, he can be interested in the trial because they want to see if he's actually guilty or not at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So hopefully the truth does come out, and if he's found guilty, he goes down for it, and if he's not, he walks free and he can move on with his life. You know what I mean? Because stuff like this obviously can be very stress-free. I'm pretty sure he probably went through so much like MH, and and a lot of stuff. You get me? Like, bro, we're here. He's human at the end of the day, bro. Imagine all this pressure, thinking your freedom's gonna get took because of a lie. If it's a lie, you know what I mean? But yeah, man. What do you guys think about this situation? Leave your comments below. Do you think Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate will be found guilty? They said he mentioned that Andrew Tate has 40, I think it's 42 charges. One charge is enough for you to go jail for a couple of years. 42 charges on Andrew Tate and 17 on his brother Tristan Tate. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about the situation? Do you think these guys are innocent? Do you think they're just people are just lying on their name? I'll give you my opinion. I have no clue. I'm gonna be so real. I don't know. We're gonna wait and see. I'm just watching. I have no opinion on this, bro. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say that my man done it in the UK and then he had to move country. Nah, bro. God knows, innit? That's what I'm saying. That's why the courts are there to be found out. So justice can be served if it's actually true that he's been doing these things. And it's not just one girl. There's a lot of them. I'm pretty sure he said like seven different girls or something like that, bro. I don't know. A lot of victims in this case. So yeah, guys, please leave your comments below what you think on this situation. Please also subscribe, like, and share. Stay subscribed because if another update comes about this, I'll be sure to update you guys, and there'll 100% be updates, trust me. So please subscribe so you stay notified. Turn the bell notification on so when I do upload you stay notified. And guys, this is PP24's. Please like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and peace.